Hey guys, no studies today. Why? How many are just coming from the exams? Any exam, school exam? UT का तो टेस्ट होता है ना एग्जाम हो गया हाँ that's fresh like yesterday Saturday
Maybe 1 week ago. 2 weeks ago.
what do you want me to do 2 weeks ago
You guys raised your hand.
like you are raising really hey guys listen now yesterday there was a very good session with PPM and except Nehru and Kharkar all 3 branches were and where we had a very good response from the parents. I think very quickly you will also be happy. Well in advance everything will be done. PTM, parents teacher meeting. Where every year are organized in a very perfect way. Yesterday we started our session at 8 a.m. and ended our session at 6 p.m. 3 different branches. So we had जितना parents ने book किया तो उससे ज़्यादा भी आया. So I think your coordinator will announce which days and what all. Not next week. I mean, anyway. Make your parents to book the session early. Whenever that they send you the link. I don't know about other teachers. Where I have sat with many teachers and the students and their parents, I try to find out the problem solution, not highlighting. Understood? So I want to meet almost every parent whenever there's a PTM schedule. Is it this month? But week is not yet clear, I think. When is 15th August, by the way? Next week, when is it? Which week? Wednesday, Thursday, right? Because that day will also be, you will be having your lectures. Every year, I don't know, but check your timetable. Normally, private organization works. Only the government organization goes on a leave to check your timetable. I hope if not this Sunday, maybe any of this month Sunday they will organize it. Correct? Link आएगा, book the slot, book the session. And try if your dad is working, Sunday को तो कोई working नहीं करता. At least you bring your mother. And with them, you should also eat it. Okay? Let us move ahead. I was teaching economics, is it? Water resources. What was the last topic in agriculture and agriculture? Did we not start with independent crops? Chart and a chart only start करने में table table. Yes, given you the this one, but not the volume. There is a revision. Hey, there is a page number. Start with rice and wheat. Did I start with rice and wheat? You have to go to page number 74 and 75. So now we are going to do major crops. Okay, enough. Major crops. The chart is very well clearly shown. One we have first is food crops, correct? And second we'll have what? Cash crops. So if you want me to say which crops are normally asked in the board exam, if every bench is having a volume, please take it right now. Put a star mark so that when we are studying, you can highlight those crops only. First, no doubt, mark rice and wheat. Remark that rice and wheat. Then keep quickly finding out. Quickly find. Then write sugar cane, cotton. उधर रहेगा तो उधर भी डाल दो या नोटबुक में लिख सकते हैं. Sugar cane, cotton, rubber. Short question will come. Tea and coffee. टी एंड कॉफी, हाँ, राइस, wheat, sugar cane, cotton. Big noise is not disturbing. Small noise. Yeah, that is also. Then tea, coffee, rubber, cotton, and very important millets. एक millets करके आएगा, जवार, बाजरा and ragi. वो भी करना है. ये where is Gauri today? Gauri only. Last time I could remember something. What is happening? She go to Dam. Message किया है. नहीं आई. She comes to the next lecture after. चलो. Now then, listen. The entire chart is very simple, but then how to write it if it comes for 4 marks? 2 marks you write. They'll ask you only the climate, only the soil, only the rainfall, or only where it is produced. Simple. Write a short note on rice. They will not rice it's paddy or wheat, explaining its full requirements. How will you write? Simple way में देखो. I'll just provide you a guideline. When I say write rice, first I will say kharif crop. Is it written there in your volume? Yes. If they ask me wheat, the first thing they I will write is it's a rabi crop. ये होने के बाद और क्या दिया है? Climate requirement. Is it given there? Yes. Afterwards, where regions? Correct. Afterwards, what it is? Importance or uses. But you be very careful. I think last year also student asked me, sir, ऐसा नहीं कि एक crop एक ही state में grow होता है. Understood? Like Punjab grows both rice as well as wheat. How do you remember every crop separately? I'm asking. How will you remember? The trouble ना? So rice. एक काम करने का. पहला आप ये चार्ट मैं आपको होमवर्क देता हूँ. You make rice, correct? You make wheat. Maybe etc. And find out which are the common states. Understood what I'm saying? Or last year I made them to write abhi Punjab, for example. So what I will write? Rice, wheat, jawar. So Punjab क्या क्या grow करता है सब एक साथ भी लिख सकते हैं. But this becomes a little bit tedious. But this becomes more easy. Understood? So you have to mark it. अभी मैं mark करके explain करूँगा. Which state is producing what? Simple है. अभी पंजाब wheat भी बनाता है, rice भी बनाता है. Is there any confusion? But for millets, but for jawar, but for bajra अलग अलग. Correct? अभी like ragi, I think Maharashtra. For jawar, not Maharashtra, maybe like Rajasthan or something like that. Why I'm saying this? Don't get confused. The same chapter is there for maps also. As compared to ICSE, your maps are very easy. Why? It is hardly for 4 marks. उसमें भी 3 mark geography ले ले. या maximum 5 mark आया समझो. Maximum mark is geography. History is only 2 marks. And that also you can predict. INC का sessions. सडनली मुझे किसी ने बोला था ना यूरोप का प्लेस आएगा क्या? तो इंडिया का मैप दिया है. यूरोप कैसे मार्क करो? तो इंडिया का मैप दिया है. हाँ सर यूरोप में कैसे मार्क करूँ? Again, I didn't answer this question at all. So क्या सर आप मेरे क्वेश्चन का आंसर नहीं करें? हाँ. देखो, if you make a column like this, all the crops, there are certain states which are common.
Yes.
हाँ? तो लाइन बीच देने का कॉमन लिख देना. सब में वो बीच क्रॉप मिलता है.
So question, exam में question.
एग्जाम में they will ask rice, wheat, tea, coffee, separate. ये उसको याद दिलाओ. मैंने भी पानी गरम था. Yes. अरे पानी का हम लोग वैसे ही. मतलब वो बता रही है. इसके मेनली चीज की नहीं होता है.
Sir, today is shawarma, so आज से non-veg नहीं खा सकते.
Okay.
तो गाड़ी दबा के non-veg खाते हो.
दबा के किसको दबाना?
गाड़ी वाले ना हाँ सर वही तो होता है.
मराठी
वगैरह भी अलाउड नहीं होता तो कल ही सब.
तो एक दिन में पूरा महीने का कैसे करेगा?
मतलब जितना कर सकते हैं एंजॉय कर सकते हैं.
मतलब ब्रेड स्मेल भी अभी से तैयार हो रहा है. That is what yesterday we completed and many of them Marathi थे चलो चल कर गटर बोले नहीं तक जाना लगा गटर नहीं मतलब गटर में गिरेगा तो उसने एक टीचर ने वो भी बोला सर पूरा टर्न होके इधर उधर जाके गटर में गिरता है is the Marathi word correct or they pronounce it differently? So look at this. Is there any mix here?
हो सकता है
क्या हो सकता है? इधर आ मेरे मुंह पे। It is not even plain water. It is hot water. इसमें क्या हो सकता है? Germs मना रहेगा बस इतना। Hey girls, clear? What is this? Anybody have a query? Let us move with the first one, right? अब वो मैं मार्क करते से अब इतना डिटेल में जरूरत नहीं करते हैं Hey, let's start with rice now. Come on, keep a pencil ready. I'll spend time with rice and wheat. Then I'll go faster. Then look here. First tariff. Tropical plant. Temperature underlined. Rainfall 100. Bus. Soil is underlined. Only underline specific things. Do not underline all. Maybe repeat marking. First is tariff. Tropical plant. 25-degree temperature, 100 centimeter of rainfall, high humidity, alluvial soil. Correct? Right? Yes. The number one state producing rice is West Bengal. And every time the South Indians are plain. No, West Bengal people are more rice eaters than South Indians are. And then go to the last line. 1/4 of the total crop area. इसमें भी बच्चों को doubt आता है. Listen. If this is my entire crop area all over India, I can say 1/4 is taken by whom? Only rice. अभी ये भी हो सकता है, ये जवार हो सकता है, ये बाजरा हो सकता है, ये maize हो सकता है, but majority portion किसको देता है? Do you think Maharashtrians or Marathi Manus don't eat completely rice? Compton and Malvan. You see what good thing about Indians are. Who are living on the coastal belt, whoever it is, even I heard Goanis also eat, but they should be on the coastal area. Why they are eating? Because उस area में rice ही grow होता है. Suddenly मैं बोलूँ avocado खाने का तो You know what is avocado? The one thing that I missed America about this, different kinds of avocado. तो मेरा दोस्त ने बोला यहाँ से खा के digest करके sleep कर. इधर avocado बोले तो fruit वाला बोलता वो कौन सा fruit है साहब? ना पैसा ले सकते इधर मिलता है avocado वो तो मैं सुना भी नहीं ड्रैगन फ्रूट वो सुना है क्योंकि चाइना बाजू में ड्रैगन फ्रूट comes from China that you know that अभी तो इंडिया में ग्रो होता है but originally it is a Chinese plant so when we are talking about rice remember this 1/4 okay let's proceed now let us go to other locally consumed बाकी छोड़ दो in fact इधर है second largest producer India underline only that and no doubt who is the first largest producer China अभी human being का भी हम ही है first largest producer and that really charms him like anything I don't know what he can do then China हो गया okay now let us go to wheat rabi देखो इसने underline भी कर दिया dual temperature का मैंने आंसर दिया है अब उधर डाल दो dual temperature साइड में डालो dual temperature did I give you why wheat requires dual temperature yes answer I'll give you then let us go to harvest वो दोनों अलग अलग है rainfall देखो so why it is lesser than rice rice का क्या specialty है why? Because paddy requires standing water. Why? What is that standing water? I'll tell you. जब तक उसको harvest नहीं करते हैं, field में हमेशा पानी रहना चाहिए. And जितना भी fresh water India में है, agriculture के लिए use होता है, maximum paddy. Next is sugar cane. Right, Maharashtra, grows sugar cane. but number one producer of sugarcane is UP, not Maharashtra. Understood. In fact, I've shown some videos. I'll show it to you also whether time permits. I do not know. In China, they put fish seedlings into the paddy, so that only fish and certain ducks are also grown, and they will eat that germs and other things inside the water. How the Chinese and Japanese are doing this rice cultivation? How you and me are doing? India में वो नहीं, वो steps नहीं, and Indians do not know. Then you go to Europe, there they do vertical farming. Did I explain what is vertical? 1 acre of farmland है, but उसको vertical करके 10 acre बनाता है, and it is not grown with the sunlight at all. It is only bulbs, some special kind of light, and all indoor. अभी इंडिया में एक husband and wife वो भी वीडियो दिखा था. They are the first in Mumbai to grow indoor vegetation. Palan से लेके ये potatoes everything indoor. He was an engineer. He left his job and now he's doing this indoor agriculture. Only inside a big bungalow-like house, and everything is provided. And only this much is the tomatoes. Like I said, cherry tomatoes. Have you heard about? They are very costly. If you have gone to certain restaurants, जो biological farm से खरीदता है, their dishes are also very costly. Like I remember eating pav bhaji close to 350 to 400 rupees. मैंने बोला एक दिन से मैं पाव भाजी सर हम बायो फार्म से ये लेते हैं, कौन सा भी फार्म से लेना, पाव भाजी का 2 पाव के लिए कोई 350 देगा क्या? इसका टेस्ट अलग है, मतलब टेस्ट तो हम आज तक देखा ही नहीं, पेट बटर तो पिज़्ज़ा. But there are certain people who want such fruits, such vegetables, correct? In fact, अभी मेरे मैंने बोला ना यूरोपियन फेलो, the rate at which India is growing, the rate at which आगे जाके आपको अपना खुद का vegetation ready करना पड़ेगा, अगर आपको safe and healthy रहना. And if you have a courtyard or a backyard and a front yard, whatever the house. मुंबई फ्लैट में तो कोर्टियार्ड बैकयार्ड मतलब नेबर का भी देना बेडरूम में घुस जाके क्योंकि जहाँ मैं कोर्टियार्ड बना रहा उसका बेडरूम था, चलो ये क्या कर रहा है, कुछ नहीं, मैं कोर्टियार्ड करता था. But in houses in villages, have you seen? Now also certain Maharashtra have gone in, they eat only their farm vegetables only, and it is very small. मतलब ये क्या है ऐसा? आपके जैसे हम लोग वो पेस्टिसाइड वाला नहीं खाते. And it is not very tasty, but it is very good for your. I mean, there are tomatoes that you have seen which is more reddish than the normal, then it is adulterated. You know, certain injections are also inserted into vegetables to grow faster, quicker, and more juicier. It is done. Did I not say a big firm in Delhi which was selling milk which was more further? You know what is further? झाग वाला दूध बेच रहा था. In fact, many people were happy. इतना झाग है. Look at the ad also. फिर 2 साल के बाद जब कंपनी में रेड मारा, मालूम पड़ा वो सर्फ और एरियल से. वही करता है. मतलब सोचो अगर आपको अगर डिटर्जेंट डाल के कोई भैया दूध सप्लाई करेगा तो क्या होगा? बेचारा दूध बोलेगा मेरा दूध तो ये आधा तो सर्फ एक्सेल से ही है. This is they have done it. So that is why in India, at least food eating is a real trouble. Especially if you are a pure vegetarian, which I have suffered. Fried whale, pure vegetarian, that is in a beautiful state in India called Kerala. You will get everywhere a commodity. Anybody Malayali is here, don't mind it. They say only both ज़्यादा मिलेगा. Both मतलब bread meat. मैंने गलती से एक वेज रेस्टोरेंट देखा जिसमें मैं और मेरा चेची बैठा था, कोई नहीं था. मतलब मैं कोई नहीं आता, बाजू में है सर, 30 रुपए मेरा चेची, my sister. So she was very happy कि मेरा भाई ने आधा घंटा ढूंढ के तो एक वेज रेस्टोरेंट मिला. या तो मच्छी का बदबूदार रहेगा या तो फिर ये मिलेगा. तो अरे इतना क्यों खाता है, क्यों चलता, अच्छा है ना आप भी खाओ, मतलब हमारे रिलीजन के खिलाफ है ना, eating cow. So the maximum slaughtered cow goes to Kerala. बीफ क्या होता है? सबसे मैक्सिमम उधर ही है. You don't know. One more addition to Kerala is largest supplier of IS. So they are very proud.
Thank you.
There is a place called Kasargod. कभी जाना उधर. उधर मेरा 2 कज़न था. मुंबई में आके थोड़ा सा 2-3 प्रॉब्लम में फंस गया. So he was put body with sharp knives and other things. तो मैं लेके जाके एडमिट करके उसका सब किया. तो जगह कुछ नहीं, ये तो कुछ नहीं था. तो मैं उनको हेल्प करता था. बोले क्या करता था तो यही होता था, कभी वो काटता था, मैं कटवाता था। मैंने बोला मेरे अंकल को फोन किया, तेरा बेटा को ले, मैं अभी भेज रहा हूँ, उसको मारा पट्टी कर, मैंने नहीं चाहिए, उसको ऐसे ही उठा के लाया हॉस्पिटल से। 2 दिन मेरा घर में था, तीसरा दिन मैं क्या नहीं चला यहाँ से, क्या हो गया, तू जा भाई, हमको नहीं चाहिए। एंड वो इतना मार करने के बाद भी क्या बोलता है, उसको ठीक से मालूम नहीं था, जब मैं उसको ऐसा पकड़ा ना, इधर 2-3 बार करना था। वेरी गुड, कंपनी में काम करता था, it was a technical people. चलो, let's move on. We are there. गंगा सतलुज वो सब नहीं चाहिए, directly इधर आ जाओ. It is grown underline 1/6. कहने से half of 1/4 is 1/6. हाँ, something like that. इधर underline पंजाब, हरियाणा, बिहार. पंजाब हरियाणा के बाजू में डालो green revolution. It is a must. ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन एग्जाम में लिखना ही है. नेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज नेक्स्ट? सेकंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट क्रॉप, अगेन चाइना फर्स्ट एंड इंडिया सेकंड. मिलेट्स. इसका मैं एक आंसर अभी दूंगा आपको. देखो देयर आर 3 थिंग्स अंडर मिलेट. 1 पुट जवार, नीचे आ जाओ बाजरा, 2 and 3 is ragi. In Hindi you know what are all these 3? जवार का स्पेलिंग गलती से भी एग्जाम में जी मत डाल देना भाई, वो मुझे बोला है ना, नहीं होता है जल्दी में सर देखे देखो जी डाल देते हैं, ये क्या जवार होता है, मतलब गवार होता है. And these 3 crops are considered to be dry crops, very minimum water, and second it is more nutritious than rice and wheat, you know that. I think Maharashtrian people eat bhakri, which is made out of what? Jawar only. बाजरा का नहीं बनता है, बाजरा का भी बनता है. And South Indians eat this ragi, nachi in Hindi. That is very nutritious, very good, but taste बहुत गंदा रहता है. That is why we don't eat. But rice and wheat is substitute. That is why I always ask you to separate. Let's move on. Did you mark jawar का अलग है, 18 to 20, बाजरा का सिर्फ dry and warm है, ragi is a rain-fed kharif, underline. Then come down to areas. देखो इधर common areas मिलता है. महाराष्ट्र 3 जगह पर है, कर्नाटका एक ही जगह पर है, and for बाजरा circle Rajasthan, largest producer, and for जवार के लिए महाराष्ट्र.
सर महाराष्ट्र में रागी नहीं है.
रागी नहीं है, मैं महाराष्ट्र के लिए जवार बोल रहा हूँ. Then come to ragi, then you have Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, as I have already told you, है ना. Then let us go. इसके ऊपर अभी मैं एक क्वेश्चन देता हूँ, क्वेश्चन लिख लेना, आंसर मैं बाद में दे देता हूँ. Why millets are referred as? Why millets are referred as poor man's food crop? Why millets are referred as bullet point there after poor man's food crop? You will see food crop. अरे उधर है, तीनों में poor man लिखा है, देखो. Right now, millets personally include millets mainly include, I am saying personal, sorry, mainly includes jawar, bajra and ragi. Jawar, bajra and ragi. Which are the most favorite food crop next to rice and wheat. Most afforded or favorite, whatever. Now, इसलिए आएगा. हाँ, affordable भी चलेगा. Next to rice and wheat. The main reasons for its question, poor man's food crop. are one. The main reasons are directly लिखो. Cheaper than rice and paddy and wheat cultivation. Cheaper than paddy and wheat cultivation. Cheaper than paddy and wheat cultivation. Second one. More nutritious. What is that word nutritious? The word is right here. More nutritious than rice and wheat. It can be easily grown. Third point. It can be easily grown with less capital inputs. It can be easily grown with less capital inputs. Next. Today, with rising inflation, mainly for low income group, the low income group, it acts as a big blessing. It acts as a blessing. Now read this and tell me, is it correct? What have you guys have written? Did I justify by giving the answer? Yeah. Bolo. Shall we go ahead? Now, I'll explain in a very simple way. When you are understanding this rice, wheat, the requirements are very high. Rice requires minimum 2.5 months minimum. HY. अगर normal paddy है, तो it might take even 6 months. Input cost तो भूल ही जाओ. Labor requirement is also high. As compared to wheat, rice requires more labor. मतलब उसका stages अलग अलग है. Paddy cultivation देखा है महाराष्ट्र में. If I want to just, I can show you the video. ये पूरा field है where paddy cultivation is done, but initially it will be done in only one corner, and this should be the fertile most plot. And seeds are sown here when it grows to 3 to 4 inches. है ना? They just pull it out and make bundles of it and they throw it in one corner of the field. इसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Transplanting method. You know what is transplanting? Already they are made to grow and it acts like what? Nursery. You know what is nursery? जहाँ से ये plant या पौधा आता है. बीज का ऐसा कोई इशू नहीं. बीज एक ही जगह पर ग्रो होता है. इसको उगाड़ना, उधर रखना कोई प्रॉब्लम. And one it is ready to cut also. It is cut, winnowed. You know what is winnowed? Beaten. Again boiled. Again goes to the what is that? Rice mill. Again boiled to remove that chaff. What is that chaff in Marathi? What do you call it? Chaff निकालना पड़ता है ना paddy. समझा ना? एकदम लाइट ब्राउन कलर का वो निकलता है. फिर से एक बार वो मशीन में डाल के उसको ड्राई करते हैं. तब जाके आपके प्लेट में. How easily आप बुकिंग कर लेंगे? नहीं चाहिए खाना, लेके जाएगा. But then that खाना to get it ready, the farmers work day in and day out. Wheat का एक ही चीज problem है. If while sowing the temperatures are high, the wheat seed will not sprout. It will burn. That is why it requires cool seed. एक बार sprout हो गया, इतना बड़ा हो गया, then it requires 25 to 30 degrees centigrade. then it might grow. And wheat लाके बहुत आसान है. You just winnow wheat है, wheat दाना comes out. इसके तरह boil करो, फिर ये करो, वो करो, कुछ भी नहीं. But the problem is then packing and sending. वो तो rice का भी होता है. Understood what I'm saying? So when any question comes, why rice is more laborious, you have to explain various things. मैं चलो एक दिन अलग से आपको वीडियो पे दिखाऊंगा बताऊंगा. ठीक है? Let's move ahead. So which are called as dry crops? Millets. And there is one word आएगा roughage करके. If you are good in science, you might be able to tell me what is this roughage.
गाय का खाना होता है ना?
High fiber content, easy for your stomach to digest. देखो आप राइस खाने के बाद आपको लगता है कि बहुत हेवी है, चपाती उसमें नहीं. You eat nachmi in South India. What they do, they cut this raw mangoes. क्या बोलते हैं raw mangoes को हिंदी में? And onions, and if you want a little bit spicy, chop some green chili. And we not only make it as a dough, we make it as a semi-solid juice. In 8 glass per morning. Till afternoon you will not have any hunger. And it is so good, no sugar problem, no heart problem, no extraordinary any obesity, kuch bhi nahi. There is one good actor, you might not be knowing. Till now, he is acting, his daughter has been an actor and she retired from the film also. Similar to Akshay Kumar, what it is in. But he is very young and he says, भले उसके घर से बिरयानी आके सब लोग खाएगा, बोलते पिछले 15 साल से वो सिर्फ नाचनी का वो जूस ही पीता है, कुछ नहीं लेता. 3 times. One actor, you might not know. His name is Arjun, Tamil movie actor, but he keeps his diet very strict. Neither rice, which are full of carbs that you know, nor wheat. In fact, हम बोला जाता है कि sugar problem आएगा तो wheat खाओ. But wheat itself is having more sugar content than normal. But ठीक है, you guys are not going to starve like this. Bindas खाओ, है ना?
Finally work.
But roughage is something which helps in easy digestion. It won't be a pressure on your stomach like the rice and wheat. ये पूरा story तो okay, let's proceed. Then staple food का मैंने answer दे दिया. Underline. Ragi is rich in open bracket iron, calcium, and roughage. This is nutritional value. Jawar. Underline third most important food crop. Okay, why jawar is third? Do you really think after rice and wheat jawar is eaten so much? Really? Especially if you go to North Indian states. Am I correct? Does Rajasthani eat too much? No. Jawar. नहीं खाता. हाँ तो देख अभी खाने के फाइंड करने के लिए उधर से रहना जरूरी है. चलो let's move to the next crop. Now I will allow you to mark maize, allow you to mark pulses. Then we'll go with sugarcane. Come on, jaldi karo. I'll try to get paddy and wheat cultivation together. Mark those two. Sugarcane वगैरह सब नहीं मार करेगा क्या cotton. Might some nice honey we could come. So let's move on. Sugarcane I'm taking in. Okay, underline tropical, subtropical plant. Tropical and only underline that word. Long duration. उधर ही लिख लो 6 to 7 months. ये पैडी से भी ज़्यादा टाइम लगाता है sugarcane.
6 to 7.
7 months. Then annual rainfall very high. Put into bracket. Rainfall bracket, temperature also bracket. Then we can write required name. No name. Open bracket from UP, close bracket in Tamil Nadu. UP is in fact #1 producer. Open bracket here. Useless. Sugar, good, kansari and molasses. Molasses मतलब इसको ferment करते हैं हम लोग. और कुछ नहीं. Acids. Underline. Second largest producer. And no doubt it is Brazil is #1. Okay, come to oil seeds. This you can mark on your own. Not a big trouble. Very important. Come down to tea and coffee. Did you see?
Yes.
Requires warm, moist, free climate. Now, देखो, this tea and coffee. I haven't shown one Balamur, one Coimbatore, very big in Mumbai. And tea is considered to be very simple, but you don't know how much income generated from tea. 2 weeks. In fact, Saturday only I met one of the APMC big trader who says how